Hello, I'm Matthew Innerly from MLEstudios.net, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your very first virtual machine using ISOs that we are going to be storing permanently on our data store. Now, there's a couple different methods we can do this. We can do it only through the vSphere or VMware's vSphere client. I can't talk today. But we're actually going to do this in a method that is much quicker. Now it involves reconfiguring the ESXi server a little bit, so we're going to go into the configuration tab, and this is just because of the one of the power adapters. Yep, I only have one power cord plugged in. Anyways, back to your featured presentation. We're going to click on Security Profile, click on the very top Properties, and we're going to enable SSH. I'm going to do start and stop with host because I like to SSH into my server quite often, actually. So now the next thing we got to do. I already have this done, but I'm just going to show you exactly how to do it. So we're going to click on the storage under the configuration. We're going to right click on data store 1 or whatever you have it named. And you would click on this slash, which is going to be your parent or your root directory. You're going to click folder, you're going to create a new folder, and then you're going to browse inside of it. Now, if you only wanted to use this and not any SSH, you could just simply click upload files to this folder and you would upload your ISO. Well, it takes about 4 to 5 times longer if you do it through this way. I do not know why, but for some reason it just takes longer. So I imagine that's part of the FTP protocols that we're going to be dealing with. So now I'm going to minimize all of that. We're going to open up my client. Now this one is free. It's an excellent one. It's what I recommend using if you're on PC. I don't know if they have it for Mac. So I'm going to click login. This will pop up. We just close out of that. It doesn't mean jack. I'm just going to go ahead to... Okay, here we go. So when you first log in with this program, you'll get the SSH shell, but I don't need that because it's already been disabled. So I didn't enable that part. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to my data store, which is located under the folder VMFS and then volumes. And when that finally decides to open up, because it's a little bit slow, I think my rad, okay, and now we're going to click on data store 1 and ISOs, or ISOs if you want to call it like that, and you would simply just drag and drop it into the folder, but I already have it synced over, so I don't need to redo it. Now, that just proves that that is there. So, what I'm going to do, and hopefully I'll stop saying so as much, we're going to close out of Bitvice. Now, we are going to create a new virtual machine. So I just had so again. We can name it Debian, but I'm gonna do Debian base. Now get it installed, and I'll make deployments based off of it. So we're gonna do the highest version that is listed there. We're gonna leave VM Network 1 because I don't have any other types set. And I'm going to do 100 gigabytes. No, we're not. We're going to do 64. Next. And we're going to do edit after there. So I just said it again. I need to like smack myself every time I say that. We're going to click ISOs and we're going to select that. Connect it, power on. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting there wondering why it's not working. Now, my server, right, this server that I have currently in my Air Force dorm, yeah, only has 8 gigs. My main one has 64, I believe. So I'm just gonna leave it at 1 gig because that's plenty. One processor. C drive is fine. Everything else is good. So